Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you're having a good quarantine. Like most of you, I'm just chilling in quarantine, and I've been watching YouTube, and I've been watching some videos on Mosin Nagant, and I've seen a lot of things that I don't necessarily think are true. Perhaps I'm, very special, and I've been very lucky, but wanted to clear up a few things about the Mosin. The first thing is I hear a lot that the bolt is sticky, and I've heard it compared to a dragging a grand piano over a gravel driveway. Now, I don't think that's true. To me, it's smooth. I don't have any issue doing it. I've seen a lot of people manhandling it and not able to do anything, so maybe I'm lucky. But for me, it's literally just as simple as pinky, cock the gun, pull it back, push it forward, back down. That's my pinky, and I've recorded this video a couple times, so my pinky's a little sore. But yeah, no, I have zero issues at all moving this bolt. And you say, oh, it's custom bolt. Yeah, I made a gunsmith. I had him add a curved, bent bolt so I could use a scope with it. But other than that, it is functionally still a standard 9130 bolt. It's dry as a bone. I haven't buttered it up or anything. I haven't put any grease on it. Let me tell you about the rifle. It is a 1943. I want to say it's Tula, but I can't check again because I have to take off the whole scope mount, and I just can't be bothered to take it off. So yeah, as far as I've found, there's no refurbishing marks anywhere on the gun. So I don't think it's ever been refurbished. It's all matching. Granted, it's not force matched or anything. It's just regular match. And when I've been searching for other Mosin listings, that seems to be pretty common, just the norm, and all numbers matching Mosin. It really is nothing special. It's dinged up. It's a 43. It's never been refurbished. It's probably just as, beat up as the day it left the factory. But, the bolt, no issues. I'm sure that most people know how to use this, but for the people using a straight bolt, alright, I'm going to teach you how to do it so that it doesn't stick. Okay, what you do is push it back, put it forward, and then what I'd recommend, instead of going straight down or back or whatever you guys are doing, just go this way, okay? Because that's how it sits. That's how the lug sits in there. It goes back, and then it goes forward and down. It doesn't just go, it'll go straight down. It has no issues doing that at all. But, no, it's smooth as butter. Another interesting thing, I was watching a video by this gentleman, I don't remember his name, comparing the Mauser and the Mosin Nagant and the advantages and disadvantages of each and why the Mauser is a better rifle. And there was an interesting point he made. He said the Mauser is a cock-on-open design, whereas the Mosin is not. And he went on to describe a scenario where you're firing surplus ammunition, you pull the trigger, and no boom happens. So he says, well, on the Mauser, all you'd need to do is this, okay? So you could pull the trigger again and hopefully make the boom happen. And then he went on to describe the same scenario with the Mosin, and he said you'd have to uncock, pull it back, hold the bullet in, force this back forward, and then push it down again before you can actually fire it. But perhaps I'm misunderstanding, but uncocked, cocked, on opening. Granted, the Mauser and the Mosin obviously do have a different action, but it is still cock on open, from what I understand. So as far as being able to rechamber around or recock the bolt so you can attempt to fire the same round, it is literally the same. So that wasn't a point. You made a point about the safety being pretty trash. Yeah, that's fair. It's pretty trash safety. Granted, though, it is a bolt action. I think you'd be pretty hard-pressed to shoot yourself with a bolt action, especially one this long. I'd be more worried about a bayonet if I had one. But trying to think if I know anything else. Cosmoline, possibly. You know, people clean your gun. I've seen some people shoot a Mosin that's never been cleaned since the day they got it, and it was coated with Cosmoline, and you're watching them shoot it, and it's just bubbling. Yeah, that could be why your bolt's sticking. So you should clean it. Granted, I haven't cleaned this. The previous owner, I think, did a little bit. I don't know if he did a great job, though, because I shoot it, and it gets a little warm, and you can see a little bit of bubbles. So this isn't the cleanest rifle. However, the barrel is clear. I clean it with Windex for that ammonia. And so maybe that has something to do with it. But, I mean, it's so smooth. The hardest part about doing this is doing it one-handed while looking through the camera. I mean, it's simple. It's so smooth. It's easy. It takes 0 strength. I don't get how people are manhandling it. Maybe I'm 1 in a million, but it seems like a pretty standard Mosin, and I don't have any sticky bolt issues. So, yeah. That's all I got for you guys.